Laser sharp, unlock the power of focus to create your dream life. Introduction. Are your dreams just out of reach? Have you ever felt that your dreams, no matter how vivid or inspiring, always seem to hover just beyond your grasp? Perhaps you've envisioned a life filled with success, purpose, and fulfillment, only to find yourself bogged down by endless distractions, second-guessing, or a nagging sense of uncertainty. You know deep down that you're capable of more, yet the pathway to realizing your potential feels murky, as if you're swimming against a relentless tide of chaos and noise. This struggle is not unique to you. It's a defining challenge of our modern world. In an era where information bombards us from every direction, where multitasking is celebrated, and where distractions are only a notification away, maintaining focus has become a rare and precious skill. Yet focus, true, laser-sharp focus, is the single most transformative tool you have at your disposal to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. The power of focus. Focus is more than a skill, it's the foundation upon which success is built. The greatest minds in history, from Leonardo da Vinci to Marie Curie, all harnessed the ability to direct their attention with precision and purpose. Their achievements weren't the result of talent alone but of an unwavering ability to tune out distractions and zero in on what truly mattered. In the same way, your dreams don't need to remain elusive. They can become tangible, achievable goals, if you learn how to harness the power of focused thinking. What if I told you that your mind already possesses all the tools it needs to create the life you've imagined? The problem isn't that your dreams are too ambitious or unattainable. The problem is that your focus is being spread too thin, dissipating your energy and efforts before they can make an impact. This book is your roadmap to reclaiming that focus. Through understanding how your mind works, learning actionable strategies to sharpen your attention, and building habits that align with your deepest aspirations, you can unlock your potential and begin living the life you've always wanted. Why focus matters now more than ever. In today's world, staying focused is more challenging than ever. The average person is interrupted nearly every 8 minutes, whether by a text, email, or the constant pull of social media. Studies show that each time you're distracted, it takes up to 23 minutes to regain full concentration. That's an enormous drain on your productivity and a major obstacle to achieving your goals. But the cost of distraction isn't just about lost time. It's about lost dreams, unrealized potential, and the emotional toll of feeling stuck. A scattered mind leads to scattered results. Without focus, even the most brilliant ideas remain dormant, and the most well-laid plans fall apart. By contrast, a focused mind can cut through the noise, prioritize what truly matters, and create extraordinary outcomes. The good news is that focus isn't an innate gift reserved for a select few. It's a skill that anyone can cultivate with the right mindset, tools, and practices. What you'll gain from this book. This book is your guide to mastering focus and transforming your life. You'll learn how to clarify your goals, eliminate distractions, and take purposeful action toward your dreams. Whether you're striving for career success, personal growth, or a more meaningful life, the principles in these pages will show you how to unlock mental clarity, clear the mental clutter that clouds your judgment and zaps your energy. Break free from distractions, identify and eliminate the habits and environments that pull your attention away from what truly matters. Build a focused routine, establish habits and daily practices that channel your energy toward your goals. Turn goals into reality, transform your aspirations into actionable steps that lead to tangible results. Shape your destiny, understand how your thoughts and attention shape your reality, and learn to align them with your desired future. This isn't just a book about productivity, it's about transformation. It's about learning to harness the full power of your mind to create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and achievement. The journey ahead. The journey begins with understanding the fundamentals of focus, what it is, why it matters, and how to cultivate it. From there, we'll dive into actionable strategies for unlocking your potential, turning aspirations into achievements, and building momentum to sustain your progress. Along the way, you'll learn how to overcome common obstacles like procrastination, self-doubt, and the ever-present lure of distraction. Each chapter is designed to guide you step by step toward a more focused, empowered version of yourself. By the end of this book, you'll have the tools, insights, and confidence to take control of your destiny and create the life you've always imagined. Why your future self will thank you. Imagine a future where you wake up each day with clarity, purpose, and excitement for what's ahead. Where your actions align seamlessly with your dreams, and where your hard work yields meaningful, lasting results. This future isn't just a possibility, it's a choice. By choosing to master your focus, you're choosing to invest in your future self. Your future self, the one who has achieved the goals you've only dreamed of, will look back on this moment with gratitude. Gratitude for the time, energy, and intention you poured into creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. So, are you ready to begin? Are you ready to stop letting distractions and doubt hold you back and start living the life you deserve? The tools are in your hands. The journey starts now. Let's get laser sharp. Let's shape your reality. Chapter 1. The hidden potential of your mind. Every great accomplishment begins as an idea. It starts as a spark in the mind, a vision of what could be, a glimpse of a future that feels just within reach. Yet for so many of us, these ideas remain unrealized, relegated to the what-ifs and someday categories of our lives. Why does this happen? Why do some people turn their dreams into tangible success while others watch theirs fade into the background of daily life? The answer lies in understanding the hidden potential of your mind and the extraordinary power of focused thinking. Your mind, a powerful yet undirected tool. The human brain is an unparalleled marvel. With billions of neurons firing in intricate patterns, it enables us to solve complex problems, innovate, and imagine futures that don't yet exist. But this same mind is also susceptible to overwhelm, distraction, and stagnation. Without direction, the vast potential of your mind often goes untapped, like a high-powered engine spinning aimlessly without a clear destination. Consider this: when you allow your thoughts to wander aimlessly, your energy disperses in all directions. It's like trying to light a fire by scattering sparks in the wind; they burn out before they can ignite anything meaningful. On the other hand, when you focus your attention, it's akin to concentrating sunlight through a magnifying glass. The scattered rays converge into a single, potent point, capable of igniting even the hardest surfaces. Your focus is the magnifying glass, and your mind is the sunlight. Together, they hold the key to creating extraordinary results. Why focus is the missing ingredient? If you've ever struggled to achieve a goal, it's not because you're incapable, lazy, or unworthy. More often than not, it's because your efforts were scattered rather than concentrated. Focus is what transforms raw potential into power. It's the ability to direct your thoughts, energy, and actions toward a singular goal, eliminating distractions and resisting the temptation to veer off course. Think about the stories of some of the world's greatest achievers: athletes who train relentlessly for years to win a single championship, scientists who dedicate decades to solving a singular problem, or entrepreneurs who pour their heart and soul into building a business from the ground up. What sets these individuals apart is not just talent or opportunity, it's their capacity to maintain unwavering focus on what truly matters. Take Thomas Edison, for example. Edison famously said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." His countless inventions weren't the product of fleeting bursts of creativity but of relentless focus on solving problems, refining ideas, and refusing to give up. The light bulb wasn't a stroke of luck, it was the result of focused effort over thousands of failed attempts. The same principle applies to your life. Whatever your dream, whether it's advancing your career, building a family, starting a business, or writing a novel, it requires focus to turn it into reality. Without it, even the most ambitious plans remain mere possibilities. The myth of multitasking. One of the biggest obstacles to focus in today's world is the myth of multitasking. Many people wear their ability to juggle multiple tasks as a badge of honor, believing it demonstrates efficiency. But research consistently shows that multitasking is not only ineffective, it actively reduces your productivity. Studies have revealed that when you switch between tasks, your brain requires time to recalibrate. This switching cost diminishes your ability to concentrate, leading to lower quality work and slower progress. In fact, multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%, making it a major roadblock to achieving your goals. True focus, by contrast, allows you to immerse yourself fully in a single task, enabling deeper thinking, better problem solving, and greater results. To harness the hidden potential of your mind, you must break free from the trap of multitasking. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less with greater intention and impact. Real-world examples of focus in action. To understand the transformative power of focus, let's explore some real-world examples. Steve Jobs and Apple's resurgence. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in the late 1990s, the company was floundering with an overwhelming number of products. Jobs famously streamlined Apple's offerings, cutting over 70% of its product lines to focus on a few core innovations. This laser-sharp focus led to the creation of the iMac, iPod, and eventually the iPhone, products that revolutionized industries and cemented Apple's place as a global powerhouse. Serena Williams' tennis dominance. Serena Williams didn't become one of the greatest athletes of all time by dabbling in her training. Her focus on perfecting her craft, coupled with an unrelenting commitment to her goals, allowed her to overcome setbacks, injuries, and personal challenges to achieve unparalleled success. Every serve, every practice session, every match was approached with the singular focus of becoming the best. J.K. Rowling's journey to Harry Potter. Before J.K. Rowling became a household name, she was a single mother living on welfare, writing in coffee shops while her baby napped. Despite numerous rejections from publishers, Rowling remained focused on her vision for Harry Potter. Her persistence and clarity of purpose eventually led to one of the most beloved literary franchises in history. The ripple effect of focus. When you harness the power of focus, its effects extend far beyond your goals. Focus has a ripple effect, transforming your mindset, habits, and even your relationships. By prioritizing what truly matters, you free yourself from the mental clutter that drains your energy and confidence. You become more present in your interactions, more deliberate in your actions, and more aligned with your values. Focus is not just about achieving external success, it's about cultivating an internal state of clarity and purpose. It's about living a life where your actions reflect your deepest aspirations, where your efforts feel meaningful, and where your accomplishments bring genuine fulfillment. Unlocking your potential. The hidden potential of your mind is vast, but it requires focus to unlock it. Without focus, your dreams will remain scattered and undefined. With focus, you have the power to bring them to life. This chapter is just the beginning of your journey. In the pages ahead, you'll discover how to cultivate focus, eliminate distractions, and align your thoughts and actions with your goals. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. By learning to direct its energy with purpose and precision, you can transform not only your reality but also the way you experience life itself. The potential is already within you, now it's time to unleash it. Let's begin. Chapter 2. The Science of Mental Clarity. Every thought you have is a signal, a whisper from your brain that can either guide you toward greatness or pull you into chaos. The ability to think clearly, to cut through mental noise, and to focus your energy is a skill, not an innate gift. It's rooted in how your brain works and how it responds to distractions and competing stimuli. To unlock the full power of your mind, you must first understand the science behind mental clarity. When you learn how your brain processes information, filters distractions, and organizes thoughts, you gain the tools to harness it more effectively. In this chapter, we'll dive into the mechanisms of mental clarity, explore the hidden barriers that cloud your focus, and uncover actionable strategies to sharpen your mind and amplify your potential. The anatomy of focus, how your brain processes clarity. Your brain is an intricate web of neurons and synapses, constantly firing electrical signals that create thoughts, memories, and decisions. At the heart of focus lies your brain's prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for higher-order thinking, planning, and attention. This area acts as a control center, filtering out irrelevant information and directing your mental energy toward a specific task or goal. When you focus, the prefrontal cortex communicates with other regions of the brain, such as the amygdala, regulates emotions, ensuring they don't overwhelm your rational thinking. The hippocampus processes and stores memories, helping you recall information relevant to your goals. The reticular activating system, RAS, filters sensory input to highlight what's important while ignoring distractions. For example, if you're working on a report and hear a loud conversation nearby, your RAS helps you tune out the chatter and stay immersed in your work, assuming your focus muscles are well trained. The role of neurotransmitters in clarity. Your ability to focus and maintain mental clarity is chemically driven. Neurotransmitters, chemical messengers in the brain, play a critical role in your cognitive function. Among the most important are dopamine. Known as the motivation molecule, dopamine fuels your desire to achieve goals and rewards focused effort. It spikes when you set clear targets and make progress, creating a sense of accomplishment. Norepinephrine. This neurotransmitter enhances alertness and concentration, keeping you attentive when tackling demanding tasks. Serotonin. Often associated with mood regulation, serotonin also supports calm, sustained focus by reducing anxiety and mental turbulence. A balanced flow of these chemicals ensures that your brain operates at peak efficiency. However, factors like stress, poor sleep, and an unhealthy diet can disrupt this balance, making clarity harder to achieve. The cognitive cost of distraction. The modern world is filled with distractions. From the ping of a notification to the endless scroll of social media, your brain is constantly bombarded with stimuli. While it may feel harmless to check your phone mid-task or glance at emails during a meeting, these interruptions carry a hidden cost. Switching costs and the myth of multitasking. Every time you switch tasks, your brain incurs a switching cost. This is the mental energy required to shift gears and refocus. Research shows that multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%, as your brain struggles to recalibrate. What's more, frequent task switching can lead to mental fatigue, reducing your ability to think critically and creatively. The impact on long-term memory. When you're distracted, your hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for forming long-term memories, can't function optimally. This makes it harder to retain information, connect ideas, and solve problems effectively. Over time, chronic distraction can erode your cognitive abilities, leaving you feeling scatterbrained and unproductive. Mental clutter, the invisible enemy. Mental clutter is another major barrier to clarity. It's the accumulation of unresolved thoughts, worries, and to-do lists that occupy space in your mind. This clutter drains your mental energy, making it difficult to concentrate on what truly matters. Common sources of mental clutter: unfinished tasks, open loops in your mind that nag at your attention. Negative self-talk, internal dialogue that undermines your confidence and focus. Overcommitment, trying to do too much at once, leaving little room for deep thinking. Emotional residue, lingering feelings from past conflicts or stressors. Clearing mental clutter requires intentional action, such as journaling, setting boundaries, and practicing mindfulness, a topic we'll explore later in this book. The benefits of mental clarity. When your mind is clear, it feels like a fog has lifted. You experience a state of flow, where ideas come effortlessly, and tasks feel almost enjoyable. But the benefits of clarity go beyond productivity: improved decision-making. With a clear mind, you can weigh options rationally, free from emotional interference or knee-jerk reactions. Increased creativity. Clarity fosters the mental space needed for creative problem-solving and innovation. Enhanced relationships. When you're mentally present, you connect more deeply with others, improving communication and trust. Reduced stress. A focused mind is less likely to ruminate on worries, fostering a sense of calm and control. Sharpening your focus, practical strategies for mental clarity. Declutter your physical space. Your environment mirrors your mind. A messy desk or crowded workspace can subconsciously distract you. Take a few minutes each day to organize your surroundings, creating a clean and focused atmosphere. Practice single tasking. Resist the urge to multitask. Instead, dedicate uninterrupted blocks of time to a single activity. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method to stay focused for short, intense periods. Train your brain with mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation strengthens your ability to focus by teaching you to observe your thoughts without judgment. Even 5 minutes a day can significantly improve your mental clarity over time. Schedule downtime. Clarity doesn't thrive under constant pressure. Build moments of rest and reflection into your day, allowing your brain to recharge and process information. Write it down. If your mind feels cluttered, offload your thoughts onto paper. Journaling or making a to-do list can help you organize your priorities and free up mental space. Fuel your brain. Nutrition plays a vital role in cognitive function. Incorporate brain-boosting foods like nuts, leafy greens, and omega-3 rich fish into your diet. Stay hydrated and limit sugar and processed foods, which can cloud your mind. The journey to mental mastery. Mental clarity isn't a destination, it's a practice. It's about consistently refining your thoughts, eliminating distractions, and aligning your focus with your goals. By understanding the science of how your brain works, you can take deliberate steps to optimize its performance. Remember, your mind is your greatest ally in creating the life you want. When you cultivate clarity, you unlock the power to think deeply, act decisively, and live purposefully. The next chapter will explore how to identify and remove the barriers that prevent you from reaching this state, setting the stage for a life of laser-sharp focus and limitless potential. Chapter 3. The Price of a Scattered Mind. Imagine waking up every day with a clear plan, tackling your most important goals with purpose and precision, and ending the day with a sense of accomplishment. Now, imagine the opposite, days where you jump from task to task, constantly interrupted by notifications, worries, and distractions. Instead of moving forward, you feel stuck in place, your to-do list growing, your goals slipping further out of reach. The difference between these scenarios boils down to one thing: focus. And the price of lacking it is higher than most people realize. In this chapter, we'll explore the true cost of a scattered mind. From the emotional and mental toll of distractions to the opportunity costs of unfocused living, you'll learn why reclaiming your focus is the key to unlocking your potential. The mental chaos of modern life. Your mind is under siege. Every day, you're bombarded with an avalanche of information, emails, social media posts, breaking news alerts, and more. This constant influx of data doesn't just fill your inbox, it fills your brain, demanding attention and draining your energy. The human brain wasn't designed to process this level of information. Studies show that the average person is exposed to 5 times more information today than just a few decades ago. While technology offers convenience, it also introduces a relentless stream of interruptions that fragment your focus. The attention economy. Modern distractions aren't accidental, they're designed. Social media platforms, apps, and websites compete for your attention because it's a valuable commodity. The more time you spend scrolling or clicking, the more revenue they generate. This creates a vicious cycle. The more you engage with distractions, the harder it becomes to focus on meaningful tasks. The result? A mind that feels perpetually scattered, overwhelmed, and unable to concentrate. The cognitive cost of distractions. Every time you're interrupted, whether by a phone call, a notification, or a wandering thought, it takes your brain time to refocus. This phenomenon, known as task-switching cost, represents the mental effort required to shift your attention back to the original task. Research shows that even brief interruptions can significantly decrease productivity and increase errors. The myth of multitasking. Many people believe they're excellent multitaskers, juggling tasks effortlessly. But the reality is that multitasking doesn't exist. What you're doing is rapidly switching between tasks, and your brain pays a heavy price for it. Studies indicate that multitasking reduces productivity by up to 40% and can lower IQ temporarily. It also increases stress and mental fatigue, making it harder to focus even when distractions are removed. The emotional toll of a scattered mind. When your focus is fragmented, it's not just your productivity that suffers, it's your emotional well-being. A scattered mind often leads to feelings of anxiety, frustration, and inadequacy. Here's how: increased stress. Distractions prevent you from completing tasks efficiently, leaving you with an ever-growing list of responsibilities. This creates a cycle of stress as you struggle to catch up. Decision fatigue. Constantly shifting your attention wears down your decision-making abilities. By the end of the day, even simple choices, like what to eat for dinner, can feel overwhelming. Decreased confidence. When you fail to make meaningful progress on your goals, it's easy to feel like you're not capable of success. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem and motivation. Burnout. A scattered mind is a stressed mind. Left unchecked, chronic distraction can lead to burnout, a state of emotional and physical exhaustion that makes it even harder to focus. The opportunity cost of distraction. Time is your most valuable resource, and distractions steal it. Every moment spent scrolling social media, checking emails, or ruminating on unimportant tasks is a moment you could have spent pursuing your goals. This is the opportunity cost of distraction, the lost potential to create, achieve, and grow. Imagine these scenarios: instead of writing the novel you've always dreamed of, you spend hours binge-watching shows. Instead of advancing your career, you procrastinate on LinkedIn, telling yourself you're networking. Instead of deepening relationships with loved ones, you scroll through photos of strangers on Instagram. The problem isn't just the time wasted, it's the cumulative effect. Over weeks, months, and years, these small distractions add up, creating a life that feels stagnant instead of purposeful. Recognizing the signs of a scattered mind. To reclaim your focus, you first need to recognize the symptoms of distraction. Here are some common signs: difficulty concentrating. You find it hard to stay focused on one task without your mind wandering. Procrastination. You delay starting important projects, often opting for easier, less meaningful tasks. Chronic busyness without progress. Your days feel full, but you're not achieving your most important goals. Mental exhaustion. Even after a full night's sleep, you feel mentally drained. Increased anxiety. You're constantly worried about what you've forgotten or what's next on your to-do list. Breaking free from distraction. Fortunately, a scattered mind isn't permanent. By taking intentional steps to minimize distractions and cultivate focus, you can regain control over your thoughts and actions. Here are some strategies to get started. Set boundaries with technology. Turn off non-essential notifications. Use apps that block distracting websites during work hours. Create tech-free zones in your home, like the bedroom or dining area. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help you become more aware of your thoughts and redirect them when distractions arise. Prioritize your day. Start each morning by identifying your top 3 priorities. Focus on completing these tasks before moving on to less important ones. Adopt the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from accumulating and cluttering your mind. Batch similar tasks. Group similar activities, like responding to emails or running errands, into designated time blocks. This reduces task switching and improves efficiency. The path to a focused life. A scattered mind is costly, but it's not inevitable. By recognizing the impact of distractions and taking steps to reduce them, you can begin to reclaim your focus and your life. Imagine what you could achieve with the mental clarity to pursue your dreams without hesitation or delay. Imagine the confidence, peace, and satisfaction that come from knowing you're fully in control of your time and energy. The next chapter will guide you in creating a vision for your ideal life, one built not on busyness, but on purpose and intentionality. With a clear vision, you'll have a powerful motivator to keep distractions at bay and focus on what truly matters. The transformation begins now. Chapter 4. Crafting your vision. At the heart of a focused and purpose-driven life lies a clear, compelling vision. Crafting a vision is not just about setting goals, it's about defining the kind of life you want to live and creating a roadmap to get there. Without a vision, even the most determined efforts can feel aimless. A powerful vision serves as your guiding star, a constant reminder of what truly matters and a source of motivation when challenges arise. In this chapter, we will explore the art and science of crafting your vision. You'll learn how to clarify your deepest desires, align your goals with your core values, and create a vision so vivid that it propels you into action. The power of vision, why it matters. Every great achievement begins with a vision. From inventors who revolutionized industries to individuals who transformed their personal lives, vision has been the driving force behind their success. Vision is more than wishful thinking, it's a mental blueprint for what's possible. When you have a clear vision, you gain clarity, knowing what you want removes ambiguity and helps you prioritize your efforts. You stay motivated, a compelling vision fuels your passion and determination. You attract opportunities. When you're clear about your goals, you're more likely to recognize and seize opportunities that align with them. You build resilience. A strong vision gives you the courage to overcome obstacles and setbacks. Step 1. Reflect on what truly matters. To craft a meaningful vision, you must first understand what you truly want. This requires deep self-reflection. Take the time to answer these questions. What excites you? What activities, ideas, or goals light a fire within you? What do you value most? Family, creativity, freedom, personal growth, making an impact. Your vision should reflect your core values. What does success look like to you? Is it achieving financial independence, building strong relationships, or pursuing a creative passion? The role of self-honesty. Honesty is crucial in this process. Often, people set goals based on societal expectations rather than their own desires. For example, pursuing a career path because it's prestigious, not because it aligns with their passions. Your vision should be authentically yours, not a reflection of what others expect from you. Exercise, the eulogy test. Imagine you're at your own funeral. What do you hope people will say about you? What legacy do you want to leave behind? This exercise helps you identify what truly matters and aligns your vision with your long-term aspirations. Step 2. Align your vision with your core values. Your vision will only be sustainable if it aligns with your core values. Misalignment creates tension and makes it harder to stay committed. For instance, if one of your core values is family, but your vision requires working 80-hour weeks away from loved ones, you'll eventually face burnout or dissatisfaction. Identifying your core values. Make a list of values that resonate with you, e.g. freedom, creativity, security, community, growth. Narrow it down to your top 5. These are the guiding principles that should shape your vision. Example, core value, freedom. Vision, build a business that allows remote work and flexible hours, so you can travel and spend time with family. Step 3. Create a vision statement. A vision statement is a concise and inspiring summary of your ideal future. Think of it as a compass that keeps you aligned with your goals. How to write a vision statement. Make it specific. Avoid vague phrases like, "I want to be successful." Instead, define what success looks like for you. Make it personal. Use "I" statements to take ownership of your vision. Make it inspiring. Your vision statement should excite and energize you every time you read it. Example vision statements: I will live a life of creative freedom, publishing novels that inspire others and allow me to work from anywhere in the world. I will build a sustainable business that provides financial independence while giving back to my community. I will prioritize my health and relationships, creating a balanced life filled with adventure, learning, and love. Exercise. Craft your vision statement. Take 15 minutes to draft your own vision statement. Write without judgment. This is a work in progress. Refine it over time as your goals and values evolve. Step 4. Visualize your dream life. Vision isn't just about words, it's about imagination. Visualization is a powerful tool for bringing your vision to life. Studies show that mentally rehearsing a goal activates the same neural pathways as physically working toward it. Visualization techniques. Create a mental movie. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal life in vivid detail. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? How do you feel? Vision board. Collect images, quotes, and symbols that represent your vision. Arrange them on a board or digital canvas where you can see them daily. Morning visualization practice. Spend 5 minutes each morning visualizing your goals as if they've already been achieved. Pro tip. Pair visualization with action. Use the momentum generated by mental imagery to take tangible steps toward your goals. Step 5. Break it down into achievable goals. A vision without action is a dream. To make your vision a reality, break it down into actionable, measurable goals. SMART Goals Framework. Specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable. Establish criteria to track your progress. Achievable. Set realistic goals that challenge you without being overwhelming. Relevant. Ensure your goals align with your vision and values. Time-bound. Assign deadlines to create urgency. Example. Vision. Become a published author. SMART goal. Write the first draft of a novel. Specific. By writing 1,000 words per day. Measurable. Achievable. Within 6 months. Time-bound. Step 6. Keep your vision alive. Your vision is not a one-time exercise, it's a living document that evolves as you grow. Revisit it regularly to ensure it still reflects your aspirations. Strategies to stay connected to your vision. Daily review. Spend a few minutes each morning reviewing your vision statement and goals. Celebrate milestones. Acknowledge and reward yourself for progress, no matter how small. Adapt when needed. Life is dynamic, and so are your dreams. Don't be afraid to adjust your vision as your values or circumstances change. The transformation begins here. Crafting a vision is the first step toward a focused and fulfilling life. It's not just about setting goals, it's about creating a life that aligns with your deepest values and desires. With a clear vision, you'll have the clarity and motivation to overcome distractions, persist through challenges, and turn your dreams into reality. In the next chapter, we'll explore the role of daily habits in sustaining focus and momentum. By combining a compelling vision with powerful routines, you'll build the foundation for lasting success. Chapter 5. Building the habits of success. While having a clear vision is the first step to achieving your dream life, the next critical element is developing the daily habits that will sustain your focus and propel you toward success. Habits are the foundation of all long-term achievements. They transform intention into action, allowing you to maintain momentum even when motivation wanes. In this chapter, we'll delve into the importance of habits, how they influence your ability to focus, and the science of creating habits that align with your goals. We'll also provide actionable steps to build, sustain, and optimize habits that support a focused and productive life. Why habits matter more than motivation. Motivation is fleeting, habits are enduring. While bursts of inspiration can get you started, it's your habits that determine whether you finish what you start. Habits simplify decision-making by automating routine behaviors. When you no longer have to consciously decide to do something, you conserve mental energy for more critical tasks. Consider this: a writer who writes 500 words every morning without fail will complete a book faster than someone who only writes when they feel inspired. A fitness enthusiast who exercises every day at the same time won't rely on sheer willpower to stay in shape, it's simply part of their routine. Habits remove the friction of indecision. They create consistency, which is essential for achieving focus and sustaining progress over time. The science of habits, how they work. Habits are formed through a neurological process known as the habit loop, which consists of three parts: cue, a trigger that prompts the behavior; routine, the behavior itself; reward, the benefit you receive from the behavior, reinforcing its repetition. For example, cue, your alarm clock rings. Routine, you drink a glass of water and meditate for 10 minutes. Reward, you feel refreshed and focused, ready to start the day. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, and the habit is ingrained. Understanding this cycle is key to building new habits and breaking old ones. Step 1. Identify the habits that matter. Not all habits are created equal. Some have a more significant impact on your focus and productivity. These are often referred to as keystone habits, the behaviors that lead to positive ripple effects in other areas of your life. Examples of keystone habits: exercising regularly, boosts energy, improves mood, and enhances mental clarity. Eating a healthy diet, fuels your brain and reduces energy crashes. Practicing mindfulness, increases focus and reduces stress. Waking up early, provides uninterrupted time to work on your goals. Identify which habits will have the greatest impact on your ability to focus and achieve your vision. Start by choosing one or two keystone habits to build or improve. Step 2. Start small for sustainable change. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build new habits is aiming too high, too fast. While ambition is admirable, drastic changes are often unsustainable. The key to building lasting habits is starting small. The power of tiny habits: instead of committing to a 1-hour workout, start with 10 minutes. Instead of writing 1,000 words a day, start with 200. Instead of meditating for 30 minutes, begin with 5 minutes. Why does this work? Small changes are easier to integrate into your daily routine, and each success builds confidence and momentum. Over time, these small habits can grow into significant achievements. Step 3. Create a habit environment. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your habits. If your surroundings are cluttered or filled with distractions, staying focused and consistent becomes much harder. By optimizing your environment, you can make good habits easier to stick to and bad habits harder to fall into. How to design a habit-friendly environment: remove triggers for bad habits, identify the cues that lead to unproductive behaviors, e.g. keeping your phone on your desk while working, and eliminate them. Add triggers for good habits, place cues for positive habits in plain sight, e.g. keeping a water bottle on your desk to encourage hydration. Simplify access, make it easier to engage in good habits, e.g. keeping your workout clothes by your bed if you plan to exercise in the morning. Example: if you want to read more, leave a book on your nightstand instead of scrolling through your phone before bed. Step 4. Use the power of consistency. Consistency is the backbone of habit formation. It's better to practice a habit for 5 minutes every day than for an hour once a week. Consistent repetition strengthens the neural pathways associated with the habit, making it automatic over time. The "don't break the chain" method, popularized by comedian Jerry Seinfeld, this method involves tracking your habit on a calendar. Every day you complete the habit, you mark it with an X. Over time, your goal is to maintain the streak, creating a sense of accountability and satisfaction. Tip: start with a realistic goal for daily consistency. For instance, aim to meditate for 5 minutes every day rather than trying to commit to 30 minutes and burning out. Step 5. Leverage habit stacking. Habit stacking involves pairing a new habit with an existing one. By anchoring the new behavior to something you already do regularly, you increase the likelihood of sticking to it. Formula: after existing habit, I will new habit. Examples: after brushing my teeth, I will meditate for 5 minutes. After pouring my morning coffee, I will write down my top 3 priorities for the day. After finishing dinner, I will spend 15 minutes reading a book. This technique works because the existing habit serves as a reliable cue, seamlessly integrating the new habit into your routine. Step 6. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledging your progress is essential for maintaining motivation. Each time you complete a habit, no matter how small, take a moment to celebrate. This creates a positive feedback loop, making the habit more enjoyable and rewarding. Ways to celebrate small wins: give yourself a mental high five. Share your progress with a friend or accountability partner. Reward yourself with something you enjoy, e.g. a favorite snack or a relaxing activity. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Step 7. Overcome common habit-building challenges. Building new habits isn't always easy. Life gets busy, motivation dips, and distractions arise. Here's how to overcome some common obstacles. Lack of time. Start with micro-habits that take less than 5 minutes. Gradually expand as you create space in your schedule. Loss of motivation. Focus on the process rather than the outcome. Remind yourself of the long-term benefits of the habit. Setbacks. Treat setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. Reflect on what went wrong and adjust your approach. Plateaus. If your progress stalls, reassess and refine your habit. Increase the challenge or find new ways to stay engaged. The compound effect of habits. The true power of habits lies in their cumulative effect. Small, consistent actions, repeated over time, can lead to extraordinary results. This is known as the compound effect, a principle that demonstrates how tiny improvements can create exponential growth. Example: reading 10 pages a day may seem insignificant, but it adds up to 3,650 pages, or roughly 12 books, a year. Writing 200 words a day results in 73,000 words, enough for a novel, in a year. By focusing on incremental progress, you'll achieve far more than you initially imagined. Conclusion: habits are your superpower. Habits are the invisible force shaping your life. When aligned with your vision, they become the engine driving your focus and productivity. By starting small, creating a supportive environment, and staying consistent, you'll build the habits necessary to achieve your dreams. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to master the art of attention, ensuring you can sustain deep focus and make the most of every moment. Chapter 6. Mastering the art of attention. The ability to direct and sustain attention is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. In a world saturated with distractions, mastering your attention can set you apart, enabling you to achieve more in less time while maintaining a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Attention is the gateway to focus. It determines where your energy flows and how effectively you can channel your efforts toward meaningful outcomes. This chapter explores the science of attention, the obstacles that hinder it, and practical techniques to strengthen your ability to focus deeply. Whether you're tackling a complex project, pursuing a personal goal, or simply trying to be present in your daily life, mastering the art of attention is essential. The science of attention: how your brain works. Attention is your brain's filtering mechanism. It helps you prioritize important information while ignoring irrelevant stimuli. However, attention isn't infinite. It's a finite resource that can be depleted if not managed wisely. Understanding how attention works allows you to use it more effectively. Types of attention. Sustained attention, the ability to stay focused on a single task for an extended period. This is crucial for activities like writing, studying, or problem solving. Selective attention, the ability to focus on one thing while ignoring competing stimuli. For example, listening to a conversation in a noisy environment. Divided attention, also known as multitasking, this involves switching focus between multiple tasks. While it might seem efficient, studies show that divided attention reduces overall productivity. The role of the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of your brain, is the control center for attention and focus. It regulates decision-making, problem-solving, and self-control. However, it's also highly susceptible to overload, especially when bombarded with distractions. The attention economy, why staying focused is harder than ever. Modern life is designed to steal your attention. From social media notifications to endless news updates, we're constantly pulled in multiple directions. This phenomenon is part of the attention economy, where companies compete to capture and monetize your focus. The impact of constant distractions. Reduced productivity. Switching between tasks can reduce your efficiency by up to 40%, as your brain struggles to reorient itself. Mental fatigue. Constantly processing new information exhausts your cognitive resources, leaving you feeling drained. Shallow work. Instead of engaging in meaningful, deep work, distractions often lead to surface-level thinking and mediocre results. Recognizing these challenges is the first step toward reclaiming control over your attention. Techniques to strengthen your attention. The good news is that attention is like a muscle, it can be trained and strengthened over time. By adopting specific strategies, you can improve your ability to focus deeply and resist distractions. 1. Practice deep work. Coined by author Cal Newport, deep work refers to the state of intense concentration on a cognitively demanding task. This is where your most valuable and creative work happens. How to practice deep work. Schedule deep work blocks. Set aside uninterrupted time for focused work. Even 1 to 2 hours a day can make a significant difference. Eliminate distractions, turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a quiet workspace. Set clear goals, define what you want to achieve during each session to maintain focus. 2. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique involves working for a set period, typically 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This method leverages your brain's natural rhythms, helping you maintain focus without burning out. Steps. Choose a task. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Work without interruption until the timer goes off. Take a 5-minute break. Repeat the cycle, taking a longer break after 4 sessions. 3. Minimize cognitive overload. Cognitive overload occurs when your brain is overwhelmed by too much information or too many tasks. Simplifying your environment and workflow can help. Tips. Declutter your workspace. A clean, organized environment reduces mental clutter. Limit daily decisions. Automate routine choices, e.g. meal prepping or planning outfits, to conserve mental energy for important tasks. Batch similar tasks. Group similar activities, such as responding to emails or making phone calls, to avoid frequent context switching. 4. Leverage mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, while meditation trains your mind to sustain attention. Both practices can significantly enhance your focus and emotional resilience. How to get started. Begin with 5 minutes, sit quietly and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Use guided apps. Tools like Headspace or Calm can help you establish a meditation routine. Practice informal mindfulness. Pay attention to simple daily activities, like eating or walking, to cultivate a habit of presence. 5. Optimize your energy levels. Your ability to focus is directly tied to your physical and mental energy. Maintaining high energy levels ensures you can sustain attention throughout the day. Strategies. Sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Sleep deprivation impairs cognitive function and focus. Nutrition. Eat a balanced diet with brain-boosting foods, such as nuts, leafy greens, and omega-3 rich fish. Exercise. Regular physical activity improves blood flow to the brain and enhances mental clarity. Overcoming common attention challenges. Challenge 1. Procrastination. Procrastination often stems from fear or overwhelm. To overcome it, break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and focus on starting rather than finishing. Challenge 2. Technology addiction. Digital devices are one of the biggest sources of distraction. Combat this by using focus apps, tools like Freedom or Stay Focused can block distracting websites. Designating phone-free zones. Keep your phone out of reach during deep work sessions. Challenge 3. Negative thought patterns. Doubt and self-criticism can disrupt your focus. Practice positive self-talk and remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Building a sustainable attention routine. Mastering attention isn't about perfection, it's about progress. By consistently applying these techniques, you can create a routine that prioritizes focus and minimizes distractions. Daily attention checklist. Start your day with a clear plan and prioritize your top tasks. Schedule deep work sessions and protect them from interruptions. Take regular breaks to recharge your mental energy. Reflect on your progress and adjust your approach as needed. Conclusion: attention as a superpower. Mastering your attention is one of the most transformative skills you can develop. It empowers you to cut through the noise, focus on what truly matters, and unlock your full potential. With practice and persistence, you'll not only achieve your goals but also enjoy a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in your daily life. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to turn your aspirations into actionable, step-by-step plans that keep you on track toward your dream life. Chapter 7. Turning aspirations into actions. Dreams are powerful. They ignite passion, inspire hope, and fuel ambition. But dreams without action remain just that, dreams. The bridge between aspiration and achievement is a well-crafted plan combined with consistent effort. This chapter is about transforming your lofty ideas into tangible results, breaking down the process into actionable steps, and overcoming the psychological barriers that keep you stuck. The gap between dreams and reality. Many people have grand visions of what they want to achieve, yet they remain paralyzed, unsure of where to start or how to proceed. Why does this happen? 1. Fear of failure. The thought of pursuing a dream and not succeeding can be daunting. Many people prefer the comfort of imagining success over the vulnerability of risking failure. 2. Overwhelm. Big dreams can feel intimidating. The sheer magnitude of what lies ahead often creates a sense of paralysis, making it hard to take even the first step. 3. Lack of clarity. Vague aspirations like, "I want to be successful," or "I want to be happy," lack the specificity needed to guide action. Without a clear destination, it's impossible to chart a path. The solution lies in breaking down your dreams into manageable, actionable goals. Step 1. Define your goals clearly. Before you can act, you need to know exactly what you're working toward. This means translating abstract dreams into concrete, measurable goals. Use the SMART framework. SMART goals are: specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable, identify how you will measure success. Achievable, ensure your goal is realistic within your current resources. Relevant, align your goal with your broader vision and values. Time-bound, set a deadline to create urgency. Example: dream, I want to write a book. SMART goal, I will write a 60,000-word novel by December 31st, writing 1,000 words every weekday. Anchor your goals to your vision. Every goal should tie back to the larger vision you crafted in Chapter 4. Ask yourself, how does achieving this goal bring me closer to the life I want to create? This connection will keep you motivated. Step 2. Break it down. Even SMART goals can feel overwhelming if they're not broken into smaller, actionable steps. This is where micro-goals come in. Chunking the goal. Divide your goal into smaller milestones that feel achievable. For the novel writing example, Milestone 1, create an outline. Milestone 2, write the first chapter. Milestone 3, complete 10,000 words. Milestone 4, finish the first draft. Daily and weekly action plans. Once you've identified your milestones, break them into daily or weekly tasks. This keeps your focus on the next step rather than the entire journey, reducing overwhelm. Example daily plan, write 500 words in the morning. Review and edit yesterday's work in the evening. Step 3. Create a system for accountability. Accountability ensures that you stay on track and maintain momentum. 1. Track your progress. Regularly monitor your progress against your goals. This can be as simple as using a journal to record daily accomplishments, creating a checklist of tasks, using digital tools like Trello, Asana, or habit tracking apps. 2. Build accountability into your routine. Public commitments. Share your goal with friends, family, or on social media. Knowing others are watching can motivate you to follow through. Accountability partners. Find someone with similar aspirations and agree to check in with each other regularly. Professional support. Consider hiring a coach, mentor, or joining a group that aligns with your goal. Step 4. Overcome procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to turning aspirations into actions. It often arises from fear, perfectionism, or lack of clarity. 1. Start small. Starting is often the hardest part. Commit to working on your goal for just 5 minutes. This small action often builds momentum, making it easier to continue. 2. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. For longer tasks, commit to at least 2 minutes of work before deciding to stop. This overcomes inertia and gets you moving. 3. Reframe failure. Instead of fearing failure, view it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? Every failure is a step closer to success. Step 5. Prioritize consistency over perfection. One of the most common pitfalls is striving for perfection before starting. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. The power of small, consistent actions. Small daily efforts compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Writing 500 words a day might not seem like much, but it adds up to a novel in just a few months. Build routines. Habits and routines create structure, making it easier to take consistent action. For example, set a regular time each day for focused work. Tie new habits to existing ones, e.g. writing after your morning coffee. Step 6. Stay flexible. While it's important to have a plan, life is unpredictable. Flexibility allows you to adapt without losing sight of your ultimate vision. Adjusting your goals. If circumstances change, reassess your goals and timelines. Adjustments aren't failures, they're a sign of resilience and adaptability. Stay open to new opportunities. Sometimes, pursuing a goal opens unexpected doors. Stay curious and explore these opportunities if they align with your vision. Step 7. Celebrate your wins. Acknowledging progress is essential for maintaining motivation. Celebrations reinforce positive behavior and remind you of how far you've come. Types of celebrations. Small wins. Treat yourself for hitting a milestone, like completing a chapter or finishing a week of consistent work. Big wins. Plan larger rewards for major achievements, like completing a project or reaching a long-term goal. Common obstacles and how to overcome them. 1. Losing motivation. Motivation naturally fluctuates. To stay engaged, revisit your vision regularly. Surround yourself with supportive people. Focus on the why behind your goal. 2. Fear of the unknown. Pursuing big goals often involves uncertainty. Counter this by researching and preparing for challenges, taking calculated risks, embracing the growth that comes from discomfort. 3. Analysis paralysis. Overthinking can stall progress. Combat this by setting a deadline for decisions and trusting your instincts. Conclusion: from dreamer to doer. Turning aspirations into actions is a transformative journey. It requires clarity, persistence, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. By defining your goals, breaking them down, and staying accountable, you can make consistent progress toward the life you've always imagined. The next chapter will explore how to build and maintain momentum, ensuring your progress doesn't stall as challenges arise. With the power of focus and a clear action plan, nothing is out of reach. Start today, your future self will thank you. Chapter 8. Momentum, the secret to consistent progress. Achieving long-term success is rarely about one big breakthrough, it's about the steady accumulation of small, deliberate actions over time. Momentum, the force that propels you forward even when obstacles arise, is one of the most powerful drivers of success. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of momentum, how to build it, and why it's key to sustaining progress toward your goals. The power of momentum. Momentum is not just a theoretical concept, it's a real, tangible force that can influence your productivity, mindset, and overall success. In physics, momentum is described as the mass of an object multiplied by its velocity. In the same way, in life, momentum is the combination of your effort and the speed at which you apply that effort. When you first set out to achieve a goal, you often start with little to no momentum. The first few steps might feel laborious, and progress can seem slow. But as you continue to push forward, something incredible happens, things start to click. What once felt like a struggle becomes more fluid. Your efforts build upon each other, creating a snowball effect of forward motion. The snowball effect of momentum. Momentum works like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it collects more snow, it grows bigger and faster. Similarly, when you make consistent, focused progress toward your goals, the work becomes easier over time. Small wins accumulate into larger successes, and the compound effect of your consistent actions leads to bigger breakthroughs. Why momentum is essential for long-term success. While motivation can get you started on your journey, it's momentum that will sustain you, especially during the inevitable challenges that arise. Motivation can fluctuate, but once you have momentum, it becomes easier to continue making progress, even when motivation dips. 1. Overcoming resistance. The biggest obstacle to achieving long-term success is often resistance, the internal force that makes us hesitate, procrastinate, or abandon our goals. Resistance can show up as fear, doubt, or even physical fatigue. But momentum works against resistance. The more you push forward, the more your own momentum combats the inertia that would otherwise hold you back. 2. Building confidence. Momentum breeds confidence. As you make consistent progress, no matter how small, you build trust in your ability to accomplish your goals. Confidence comes from action, and action builds momentum. When you experience success, no matter how minor, you gain the belief that you can achieve bigger things. This positive feedback loop propels you forward, turning small achievements into larger ones. 3. Maintaining focus. Momentum acts as a natural focus amplifier. When you're moving forward consistently, you naturally become more focused on the task at hand. The more you experience success, the more aligned your actions become with your goals. This creates a laser-sharp focus, further reinforcing your momentum and making it easier to stay on course. How to build momentum from the start. Building momentum from scratch can feel difficult, but the key is to take small, deliberate actions that accumulate over time. The goal isn't to make massive progress in one go but to set in motion a continuous cycle of positive action. 1. Start with small wins. One of the best ways to build momentum is by setting yourself up for small, achievable victories. When you experience success, it fuels your confidence and motivation. A small win can be as simple as writing 500 words toward your book, completing a workout, or making one new connection for your business. These small wins serve as stepping stones toward larger achievements. As you achieve one small goal, it becomes easier to tackle the next, and your momentum grows. Starting small is crucial because it eliminates the overwhelming feeling that often paralyzes us when we think about our larger goals. 2. Create a routine. Consistency is key to momentum. One of the most effective ways to build consistent momentum is by establishing a daily or weekly routine. A routine helps you turn productive actions into habits, so you don't have to rely on motivation to keep going. It creates a rhythm and structure that allows you to stay on track with your goals, even on days when you don't feel particularly inspired. Your routine doesn't need to be rigid, but having a set structure in place allows you to continue making progress with minimal effort. For example, if you're writing a book, you could set a daily goal of writing 500 words every morning before work. Over time, writing will become part of your routine, and you'll find it easier to maintain momentum. 3. Focus on consistency, not perfection. One of the biggest traps that people fall into when trying to build momentum is the desire for perfection. They think that every action needs to be flawless, but this mindset slows down progress and ultimately kills momentum. Instead, focus on consistency. Don't worry about making everything perfect. Just keep showing up and doing the work. When you focus on the process rather than the outcome, you'll find that your momentum picks up much faster. The more you repeat the process, the more you'll improve, but perfection is not required for success. 4. Celebrate small victories. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces positive behavior and provides a psychological boost that fuels momentum. Whether it's completing a task, finishing a chapter, or crossing a milestone off your to-do list, take a moment to recognize your accomplishments. Celebrating small victories keeps you engaged and motivated. It also reminds you that progress is being made, even on the tough days when it feels like you haven't achieved much. How to maintain momentum through challenges. Building momentum is relatively easy when everything is going smoothly, but maintaining it during tough times requires intentional effort and resilience. It's during challenges that momentum becomes especially powerful because it propels you forward even when obstacles arise. 1. Use the power of routine during difficult times. When life gets hard, routines act as an anchor. If you've already established positive habits, lean into them during difficult periods. For example, if you're facing a setback in your business, sticking to your routine of writing down goals each morning or meditating to clear your mind will help keep you grounded and focused. 2. Shift your perspective on challenges. Instead of seeing challenges as setbacks, view them as opportunities for growth. Momentum thrives when you're willing to push through adversity. When you encounter a roadblock, remind yourself that this is simply part of the journey. Embrace the challenge and use it as fuel to keep moving forward. 3. Break down big tasks into smaller steps. When faced with a significant obstacle or overwhelming task, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. This prevents you from becoming paralyzed by the size of the problem and allows you to continue making progress. Even small steps can maintain momentum and prevent stagnation. 4. Tap into your why. When things get tough, reconnect with your why, the underlying reason you set your goal in the first place. Remind yourself of the bigger picture and how achieving this goal will impact your life. When you feel connected to your deeper purpose, it becomes easier to keep pushing forward, even when motivation dips. The compound effect, the long-term impact of momentum. As you continue building momentum, you'll start to experience the compound effect, the idea that small, consistent actions add up over time to create extraordinary results. 1. The 1% rule. Small improvements may seem insignificant day by day, but they compound into massive success over time. This is known as the 1% rule. If you improve by just 1% every day, you'll see huge gains over the course of a year. For example, if you write just 200 words a day for a month, you'll have written 6,000 words by the end of the month. If you continue this habit, you'll have a full-length novel in a year. The power of momentum comes from the relentless pursuit of small improvements, building up to something much larger than you initially imagined. 2. Momentum creates exponential growth. The compound effect doesn't just apply to productivity, it applies to mindset and growth as well. The more momentum you build, the more confident and focused you become, which in turn makes it easier to achieve your next set of goals. As you build this upward spiral, your success becomes exponential rather than linear. Conclusion: keep the ball rolling. Momentum is the key to long-term success. It's the engine that drives you forward, even when obstacles seem insurmountable. By building small wins, creating habits, celebrating progress, and pushing through challenges, you can maintain momentum on your journey toward your dream life. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into redefining what success means, exploring how to shift from external validation to internal fulfillment. With momentum propelling you forward, you'll be better equipped to navigate this new, more meaningful definition of success. Chapter 9. Redefining Success. Success is a deeply personal concept, yet much of our society defines it by external measures, wealth, status, achievements, and the approval of others. But the pursuit of success based on these external validations can often leave us feeling empty, even after we attain our goals. This chapter is dedicated to helping you redefine success on your terms and shift your focus from outward markers of success to the internal fulfillment that truly brings lasting happiness and peace. The flaws of external validation. For many of us, success has been defined by what others expect of us. From an early age, we are conditioned to seek approval, whether from parents, teachers, or peers. In our adult lives, these external measures of success can take the form of promotions at work, a bigger house, or even social media followers. The problem with seeking external validation as a measure of success is that it is always fleeting. Even after we achieve what we think we want, there's often a sense of dissatisfaction. We may feel accomplished for a moment, but soon enough, the goalpost moves, and we find ourselves chasing the next thing. External success, while important in certain contexts, can never give us a sense of lasting fulfillment. The trap of social comparison. One of the most insidious ways external validation seeps into our lives is through comparison. Thanks to social media and the prevalence of success stories in the media, we are constantly exposed to other people's achievements. This breeds the constant feeling that we are falling short. We find ourselves comparing our careers, relationships, and material wealth to others, feeling inadequate, and believing that we must do more or be more in order to be successful. But this kind of thinking is toxic. It distracts us from our own unique path and places our worth in the hands of others. When we base our definition of success on comparison, we lose sight of what truly matters to us and end up on an exhausting treadmill of endless striving. The shift to internal fulfillment. So, how can we redefine success in a way that fosters long-term fulfillment and peace? The key lies in focusing on internal validation, finding satisfaction from within rather than relying on external rewards or the opinions of others. 1. Understanding your own values. The first step toward redefining success is to clearly understand your core values. What truly matters to you in life? Is it creativity, relationships, freedom, health, or something else? When you define success according to your values, you build a foundation for a life that feels meaningful and true to who you are. Start by identifying what you care about most. Ask yourself questions like, what do I want my life to be about? What kind of impact do I want to make in the world? What makes me feel proud of who I am? By answering these questions, you will begin to see that success isn't about pleasing others or chasing after societal standards. It's about aligning your life with what you truly value. When your actions and goals are in sync with your values, every achievement, no matter how small, becomes meaningful. 2. The power of gratitude. Another powerful tool in redefining success is gratitude. When you focus on what you already have rather than constantly yearning for more, you cultivate a deep sense of fulfillment. Gratitude helps you recognize that you are already successful in many areas of your life, even if they don't fit society's traditional definitions of success. Practicing gratitude regularly shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It trains your mind to see the positive aspects of your life and reinforces the idea that fulfillment comes from within. Studies show that gratitude not only boosts your mood but also increases your resilience and mental clarity. Begin each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. These could be as simple as a supportive friend, a comfortable home, or the health you enjoy. Over time, this practice will rewire your brain to find fulfillment in the present moment, reducing the urge to chase after external approval. 3. Embracing progress over perfection. Perfectionism is another trap that keeps us chasing elusive, externally defined success. The desire to be perfect often stems from the fear of failure or the need to prove ourselves to others. But perfectionism is a form of self-sabotage that keeps us stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction and procrastination. Success is not about achieving flawlessness, it's about progress. It's about taking consistent, focused action toward your goals, learning from mistakes, and growing along the way. When you embrace the journey instead of fixating on a perfect outcome, you create space for growth and creativity. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for improvement. Focus on getting 1% better every day. Celebrate progress, not perfection, and recognize that even small steps forward are worth celebrating. This mindset not only increases your chances of success but also prevents the burnout that comes from striving for an unreachable ideal. Celebrating your own version of success. One of the most liberating aspects of redefining success is that you are in control of your own narrative. No one else can define your success but you. This freedom allows you to set goals and measure your achievements based on what truly matters to you, rather than society's standards or the expectations of others. 1. Aligning success with your vision. As you clarify your vision and goals, as we discussed in Chapter 4, you can begin to align them with your personal definition of success. What does your ideal life look like? Is it a life full of rich, meaningful relationships? Is it a career where you're able to make an impact or work in a field you're passionate about? Or is it a life of peace and balance, free from the hustle culture that dominates much of our society? Once you've clearly defined what success looks like for you, take small, intentional steps toward creating that life. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. Success is created in the everyday choices you make. Each time you take action toward your vision, you are moving closer to the success that aligns with your values. 2. The importance of reflection. Success isn't just about achieving goals, it's about reflecting on your journey and appreciating how far you've come. Reflection allows you to assess what's working, what isn't, and how you can improve. It also offers an opportunity to celebrate your growth and shift your focus away from unattainable standards. Set aside time regularly, whether daily, weekly, or monthly, to reflect on your progress. Ask yourself, what have I accomplished in the past week/month/year? How did I grow as a person during this time? What can I do better next time? Reflection enables you to see that success is not a destination but a journey. It's the culmination of all the small wins, moments of growth, and lessons learned along the way. 3. Celebrating milestones. A major part of redefining success is learning to celebrate the milestones along the way. Whether you've achieved a goal or made progress toward it, taking the time to celebrate reinforces the importance of your journey. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about acknowledging and enjoying every step you take toward it. Don't wait until you've reached the final goal to celebrate. Celebrate the process, the days you stayed focused, the times you overcame resistance, and the progress you've made, however small. These moments of recognition will help you stay motivated and energized as you continue to push forward toward your dream life. Success from the inside out. True success comes from within. It's a state of being rather than a set of achievements. It's about living authentically, aligning your actions with your values, and finding joy in the process rather than just the outcome. When you shift your definition of success from external validation to internal fulfillment, you unlock a deeper, more sustainable sense of peace and satisfaction. As you continue on your journey toward creating the life of your dreams, remember that success is not a one-size-fits-all concept. There is no universal blueprint. Your success is unique to you, and it can only be defined by you. By focusing inward, embracing your own version of success, and measuring progress by your own standards, you create a life that is both fulfilling and deeply meaningful. In the next chapter, we will explore how to keep living with focus, making this new definition of success a permanent part of your life and mindset. With the power of focus and the clarity that comes with redefining success, the life you've always imagined is within your reach. Chapter 10. Living the Focused Life. The power of focus is not just a tool you use for specific tasks or moments of your life, it is the key to creating a lifestyle that is intentional, productive, and fulfilling. Living the focused life means waking up every day with a sense of purpose and clarity, knowing exactly where you are headed, and making choices that align with your vision. It's a mindset, a commitment, and a way of being. This chapter will walk you through the practical exercises, mental shifts, and daily habits that will help you cultivate a life of focus, so that you can consistently work toward your goals while maintaining balance, joy, and inner peace. The foundation of a focused life. Living a focused life starts with an understanding that focus is not just about getting things done, it's about consciously choosing what matters most and dedicating your energy to that. It's a deliberate practice that allows you to clear away distractions, stay aligned with your values, and make steady progress toward the life you've always imagined. 1. Begin with intention. A focused life begins with setting an intention. To live a life that aligns with your vision and goals, you need to be clear about your purpose. This doesn't mean you have to have all the answers or know exactly where every decision will lead, but it does mean that you need to set your sights on a direction that resonates with your true self. Take a moment right now to ask yourself, what do I want my life to be about? What core values do I want to prioritize every day? How do I want to feel in my day-to-day life? These questions help you identify your compass. When you know where you want to go, focus becomes a natural part of the journey. 2. Eliminate mental clutter. A focused life requires a clear mind. Mental clutter, those worries, unnecessary tasks, and distractions, can rob you of your energy and your attention. Much like decluttering your physical space, you must also declutter your mental space to create room for what truly matters. Mental decluttering exercises, brain dump. At the start of your day or before a big project, write down everything that's on your mind, tasks, worries, to-dos, and even random thoughts. This clears mental space and allows you to approach your day with more clarity. Mindfulness practices. Engage in practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or even mindful walking. These exercises train your brain to focus on the present moment and tune out distractions. Digital detox. Consider reducing your time on devices. Constant notifications and scrolling create mental noise. Designate no screen times during your day to allow your mind to reset. By eliminating mental clutter, you're able to create space for clearer thinking and intentional actions. Daily habits for a focused life. Now that you have your intention and your mind cleared, it's time to establish the daily habits that will help you stay on course. Habits are the small, consistent actions you take every day, and they compound over time to create a powerful momentum toward your goals. 1. Morning routines that set the tone. The way you start your day sets the tone for the rest of it. A strong morning routine is crucial for staying focused and energized throughout the day. Your morning should include practices that ground you, clarify your intentions, and set you up for success. Recommended morning routine for focus. Wake up early. Waking up early gives you a quiet time before the world starts demanding your attention. It's your opportunity to focus on yourself and set your priorities for the day. Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your mindset to abundance, making it easier to stay positive and focused on your goals. Visualization. Spend 5 to 10 minutes visualizing your ideal day. See yourself accomplishing your key tasks with ease and clarity, feeling energized and fulfilled. This helps your brain create a mental roadmap for success. Physical movement. Engage in some form of exercise to energize your body. Whether it's yoga, stretching, walking, or a workout, physical movement improves circulation, reduces stress, and prepares you mentally for the day ahead. Review your priorities. Before diving into tasks, take a moment to review your top priorities for the day. Identify the most important tasks that align with your vision and goals. A well-designed morning routine primes your mind and body to remain focused and productive. 2. The power of time blocking. One of the most effective strategies for living a focused life is time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time throughout your day to dedicate to focused work on particular tasks or projects. This method helps you avoid multitasking and ensures that you give your full attention to one thing at a time. To implement time blocking, identify your key priorities. What are the most important tasks you need to focus on today? Identify them and block time in your calendar to work on them. Set time limits. Instead of allowing yourself to get lost in a task for hours, set a time limit. For example, dedicate 90 minutes to writing, 30 minutes to emails, etc. This increases focus by creating a sense of urgency. Leave buffer time. It's important to have buffer time between blocks for breaks, meals, and transitions. This helps you stay refreshed and avoid burnout. The beauty of time blocking is that it minimizes distractions, reduces procrastination, and ensures that your attention is fully on the task at hand. 3. Daily review and reflection. At the end of each day, take 10 to 15 minutes to review your accomplishments, reflect on how you stayed focused, and note areas for improvement. This reflection time helps you assess your progress and make adjustments for the following day. Questions to ask during your review: did I stick to my priorities today? Where did I get distracted, and why? What can I do better tomorrow? What am I most proud of accomplishing today? Reflection is a powerful tool for staying aligned with your goals. It ensures that you're constantly learning, adapting, and improving, which fuels your momentum in the right direction. The long-term commitment: living focused over time. Living a focused life is a long-term commitment that requires continuous effort and adjustment. It's not something that happens overnight, but rather something that you practice daily. With consistency, your focus will become stronger, and your life will gradually align more closely with your vision. 1. Continuous growth. As you continue on your journey, it's important to stay open to growth. Focus is a skill that can be developed and deepened with practice. As you learn more about your patterns, strengths, and weaknesses, you will be able to refine your approach and stay more aligned with your purpose. Embrace a growth mindset. Focus is not just about concentrating on tasks, it's also about evolving. Embrace challenges as opportunities to improve your focus and resilience. Seek out learning opportunities, invest in new skills, knowledge, and experiences that enhance your ability to focus and reach your goals. This could mean reading, attending workshops, or surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. 2. Stay connected to your vision. Over time, you may encounter challenges or setbacks that make you question your goals. It's during these times that staying connected to your vision is crucial. Revisit your vision regularly, whether by writing it down, visualizing it, or discussing it with a trusted friend or mentor. Keeping your vision in front of you ensures that you don't lose sight of the bigger picture when faced with obstacles. Creating a life of focused joy and fulfillment. Ultimately, living a focused life is not about sacrificing everything for the sake of achieving goals. It's about balancing your ambitions with the joy of living in the present moment. Focus allows you to channel your energy into meaningful pursuits, but it also helps you recognize when it's time to relax, recharge, and appreciate the life you're building. Focus is the bridge between who you are now and who you wish to become. It gives you the power to design the life you want, one that's intentional, balanced, and deeply fulfilling. In the next chapter, we will explore the final steps you can take to step into the life you've always imagined, using the power of focus as the key to unlocking your fullest potential. The journey is yours, take it one step at a time, with laser-sharp focus guiding you every day. Chapter 11. The life you've always imagined. You've reached the final chapter of Laser Sharp, Unlock the Power of Focus to Create Your Dream Life, and by now, you've learned powerful tools and techniques to sharpen your mind, eliminate distractions, and set the foundation for a focused and fulfilling life. You've understood the importance of vision, momentum, and the habits that sustain focus. But now comes the most exciting part of all, the realization that the life you've always imagined is not just a dream. It is achievable, and it is within your grasp. In this chapter, we will explore how to create and step into the empowered, fulfilled version of yourself. Through the power of focus, you can not only unlock your full potential but also begin manifesting your most cherished aspirations. This chapter will inspire you to take decisive action, trust in your abilities, and embrace the life you've always dreamed of. The power of visualization, seeing your future self. Before you can truly step into the life you've always imagined, it's essential to have a clear picture of what that life looks like. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have in your focus arsenal. It works because the brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one, meaning when you visualize your success and the life you want, you activate the same neural pathways as if you were already living it. 1. Create a vivid picture of your future. Start by closing your eyes and imagining the life you want to create. Visualize every detail as vividly as possible. What does your ideal day look like? How do you feel in this life, energized, fulfilled, and at peace? What are you doing, and who are you spending your time with? Where are you living, and what does your environment look like? What accomplishments are you celebrating, and how have you grown along the way? Take note of all the sensory details, the colors, sounds, smells, and emotions involved. The more you engage all your senses in this visualization, the stronger and more real it will feel. This mental imagery will serve as your internal blueprint, constantly guiding you as you navigate your real-life journey. 2. Align your actions with your vision. Visualization is powerful, but it's important to remember that it's not just about dreaming. It's about aligning your actions with that dream. After you've clearly visualized your future self, ask yourself, what daily actions must I take to bring this vision to life? What do I need to start doing today to make this vision a reality? What habits and routines must I incorporate into my life to match the person I want to become? Remember that your future self is a reflection of the person you are becoming right now. So, every small action you take today, whether it's practicing focus, cultivating better habits, or moving toward your goals, aligns you more and more with the future version of yourself. 3. Step into your future self today. Don't wait for some far-off day to live the life you want. Start embodying your future self today. This can be as simple as dressing the part of the person you want to become. Speaking with confidence about your goals, as if you've already achieved them. Taking action on the things you know will move you toward your vision, no matter how small. By living today as if you've already become your best self, you create momentum and start aligning yourself with the life you envision. Your mindset and actions will begin to reflect the version of yourself who has already achieved those dreams, and this shift will naturally propel you forward. Stories of transformation through the power of focus. Sometimes, seeing the transformation of others can serve as a reminder that change is possible. Real-life stories of individuals who used focus to create extraordinary lives are not only inspiring, they're proof that what you're aiming for is absolutely achievable. The story of Sarah, from overwhelmed to empowered. Sarah, a graphic designer, was always overwhelmed by her long list of tasks, constantly battling distractions and uncertainty. She had big dreams. She wanted to start her own design studio, but the fear of failure, combined with her lack of focus, kept her stuck in the same routine. Her dream seemed too far out of reach. One day, Sarah decided to make a change. She committed to daily focus exercises, and each morning, she spent time visualizing the design studio she wanted to build. She began setting clear goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. Over time, she found herself slowly gaining clarity. Sarah eliminated distractions, creating a dedicated workspace and sticking to specific hours for deep work. She even worked on building stronger habits, such as exercising and meditating, to keep her mind sharp. A year later, Sarah launched her own studio and began working with clients who aligned with her vision. Her life was no longer dictated by overwhelm, it was led by intention and focus. By using focus as a tool, Sarah went from feeling stuck to creating the life she had once only dreamed of. The story of James, from frustration to fulfillment. James was a successful sales manager, but he often felt unfulfilled. His career, while lucrative, didn't align with his deeper passions. He wanted to leave the corporate world and pursue a career in photography, a lifelong dream he had pushed aside for years. James started by applying the principles of focus to his life. He visualized himself as a full-time photographer, seeing himself capturing beautiful moments and working with clients on meaningful projects. He took small steps, investing in better equipment, learning new techniques, and creating a portfolio. He eliminated distractions, stopped procrastinating, and focused on developing the habits of a successful photographer. Today, James is a well-established photographer, living the life he once dreamed of. He works on projects that fuel his passion and makes more money than he did in his corporate job. His fulfillment and satisfaction are at an all-time high. These stories are not unique. Many people have used focus to break free from the limitations of their past and create a life aligned with their true desires. And you can do the same. The final push, taking action now. It's time to take the first step. The life you've always imagined doesn't require a magic moment or perfect timing, it requires you to act now. Focus is about making decisions, consistently taking small actions, and not letting anything deter you from your path. Here are the final steps to begin this journey today. 1. Set clear, achievable goals. Don't wait for inspiration to strike, start setting clear, actionable goals now. Think of one goal that will have the most significant impact on your life right now. Break that goal down into smaller, actionable steps. The process of breaking your goal into manageable tasks will allow you to focus your energy and build momentum. 2. Establish your daily focus routine. You don't need to be perfect, you just need consistency. Establish a daily routine that includes habits that sustain focus, such as meditation, exercise, and planning your day ahead. Focus isn't about working non-stop, it's about working intentionally. 3. Take the leap. Start today. No matter how small the step, taking action is the key to unlocking your dream life. Begin by doing something related to your goal, no matter how simple or small it may seem. When you act, you signal to your subconscious that you are committed to your vision. Embrace the journey, the life you've always imagined. Living the life you've always imagined is not about arriving at some distant destination. It is about embracing the journey. The life you want to create is happening right now, through your focus, your mindset, and your actions. As you align yourself with the person you are becoming, you will see that the life you've dreamed of was never out of reach. Remember, your focus is your most powerful tool. When you use it with intention, determination, and patience, you can create anything you desire. The road ahead may have challenges, but you now have the mindset and tools to navigate them. Your dreams are within your reach, focus, and you'll realize them. The life you've always imagined is already unfolding. All you need to do is stay focused, trust the process, and keep moving forward, step by step, with clarity and purpose. The future is yours. It's time to live it.